Hi Aries, how are you guys? So we're going to do your reading. I'm going to try to pull in Twin Flame as promised, and I am really cleansing the space because I have had a serious issue with being scattered and I don't know, something weird going on, but it won't last. So thank you for sticking with me through it. Just click off if I'm in, like, scattered and it's annoying you in a reading. Please just click off. Click off. All right. How are you guys? So we're going to use this Twin Flame deck. I do plan on doing an extended for this, so it will be listed down below. I wanted to pull these real quick. Pull some of these transparent tarot, and we're going to look for some, personal growth areas, lessons that we can. I always set that intention, so hopefully that will come through. And then we're gonna go on over that a little bit, and then we're going to also do a love spread and look at your person. Okay, so look at that. 5 of Swords. So this is conflict. Some of it looks self-induced. Self-induced, is that how you say it? Self-imposed. The other way I read this card is that if somebody is working against you, if this is not you, obviously it affects you, right? But if somebody else is doing things that are not good or not nice, there's a lot of false masks being lifted right now, and true intentions and being exposed. If that's happening to you, see that broken sword? They're losing their weapon. Their swords are starting to not work. You're seeing through it, or you're rising above it, something like that. Cute. I got the Tower twice already, so I don't know if that's already happened, or it's happening, or it's about to happen, but something big is, lots of shifts are happening right now, and I think it's very empowering. I got this during the pre-shuffle also. This is the Chariot forward motion, but it's not in reverse. I had it I had the deck in reverse. So it's kind of a polarity. You see that? So you could go one way or the other. So the Chariot typically indicates forward motion, divine destiny, divine direction, fate, and but interesting enough, in this deck it's opposing directions. So big decision there. So I feel like whatever conflict you've been dealing with, it has been probably delaying your progress on something that that's important to you. It is so strange. These cards, oh no, it is. I can't seem to keep these cards the right way, even though I just sorted through them. Anyway, so you're getting your power. You're knowing your worth. You're an Aries. You are full of ability and fire and desire. You're desirable. Everybody loves Aries. Everybody, admires Aries fire and get it done strength. Okay? So, just a reminder. Page of Cups. A message coming. Twin flame. Tell me about twin flame for Aries. Yeah, I'm not positive, but I think there's going to be an extended. So I also just did episode 2 of the Twin Flame Surviving Separation series. So you probably know I don't do an extended for every video. They're very time consuming. I really don't like the idea of you guys having to pay for a video after every video. So they're more like almost personals, because they're only, they turn out really amazing, and only a small fraction of energies come through, because it's just a fraction of people that watch those versus people that watch these free generals. So we're going to keep doing it like that. See, I just mixed them up again. How do I do that? Okay, well, maybe it was supposed to come in backwards. So 3 of Cups. This is union. How about that? celebration. So if somebody's coming forward with love or going to show love, this might be a different area of your life, some conflict. The power it's had over you is weakening. Wow, Ace of Pentacles. That's beautiful. That's a stable new beginning, a seed planted. Anyway, back to the extendeds real quick. They're really, really good. I get really emotional in them. They're very, very in-depth and detailed. So there'll be some of those down below, but also I've been promising an Aries extended, or an almost personal. So we're going to do that hopefully after this video. And I only post them if they turn out good. The sun. So Lionsgate, you guys need to remember to take advantage of, the portal opening. And I mean, really it is what you make of it. You always have power, but this is happiness. So you've got stability and happiness. Look at this. The Knight of Cups. I did it again. My cards are reversed. I don't get it. Maybe that's because, I don't know. But the Knight of Cups, somebody's coming in with love. I did get the Lover's card. Oh my gosh, there it is. Right when I was saying it. Holy moly. So I got this in the pre-shuffle. So this is within, dark. Within darkness there is light. Within light there is darkness. This is fire, flame, passion. It's also a twin flame card. And then we have look at these two. How crazy that they came out right when I was saying it and they're together. The Magician. This is creation, right when we were talking about it. Making things happen, manifesting. We are going to do a group manifestation in one of the upcoming Aries videos, so it's in the comments. You can check out the Leo video. It's called, wow, I've never seen a reading like this. That's got a great manifestation in the comments. I need to finish those before I can start a new one. But anyway, this is beautiful. Creation, creating this. Let me get in the clear for a minute. What is that? Maybe it's an balance. Yeah. Look at these. Balance between the good and the bad. If you're feeling like you're overwhelmed by things that didn't go your way or are bothering you, I want you to look at it. I want you to ask yourself this. Why would you be overwhelmed by either failure or disappointment when it's just a chapter? It's not the final chapter. It's not the book. It's just a chapter. So in, the disappointment, and you can use those emotions to your advantage. This doesn't feel good. You can use it to propel you into action, because really what it is it's there to point you in the right direction. Okay. So use those emotions to your advantage. This is balance. Look at how crazy these are. So see the blue and the orange on each side? So this is, looks like in this chariot, it's kind of like going in opposite directions, but this sword offers clarity and truth and balances things out. So you might just be coming into acceptance. Let's go ahead and lay out, oh, here's these, and then we'll lay out a spread on your person. I know you guys want a love spread. I really want to, wow. Sorry. Telling you, my energy is off. But I'm going to push past it, because I know it's just a phase. It's just a chapter. So, shoot, I forgot what I was saying. What was I saying? If you're struggling or you feel stuck, go start with the end in mind. Start with, the outcome that you want. You don't have to know every step that you're going to have to go through to get to that outcome. You just need to start with the next easiest, best, or the next easiest step, because movement is is movement scientifically changes your brain chemicals. You get up, move around, shake it off. You have to, because otherwise it's very detrimental to sit still. I don't know why I'm saying that. But, you know, it's like when you go to the gym. Nobody goes to the gym because they really, well, some people do. I have gotten to that place before where I loved going to the gym, but nobody starts working out because they want to or because they like it. But everybody likes how it feels after. Okay, so start with the end in mind. We go to the gym because we feel good afterwards. All right. We get up and we clean our house because we like the way that feels. All right. So Unfinished Symphony. So this is like the book I was just talking about. It's not over. It's just a chapter. You know this deep down, that there's so much more that you're becoming and that you're working towards. Okay. So I'm pretty happy with these cards so far. But I am going to try and pull in some twin flame energy. So let's look at your person. Aries. Person you're thinking about, twin flame or soulmate. Doesn't have to be. If you don't feel like you're in a twin flame, journey, it doesn't mean that this reading can't apply to you. This is for whoever you're thinking about. But look at this. There's that Five of Swords again. So lots of conflict. See that? Mind games and control. Six of Cups. So it looks like we're heading towards reconciliation or a union. We've gotten it twice. So again, here's the Four of Swords. Think about it as a stepping, wow. And there's the Knight of Cups again. So we are going to get a strong reading. So if you're in separation and you're trying to, you can check out the series, Surviving Separation, and then also I'll link the extended to this one down below if it comes out right. All right, stop repeating yourself. Wow. Wow. So it's coming back. I think your person is coming back, but ideally we want you in such a, there's a lot of love there. We want you in such a place of empowerment and, oh my gosh, yeah, twin flame. I always get twin flame when I ask for it. Thank you. So, King of Cups, that's obviously a whole lot of love. Two of Cups, divine partnership, two people that love each other a lot. This is not a reading for someone that is in a one-way, fascination or obsession with somebody. This is for people who have had a definite connection, and it's acknowledged and recognized on both sides. This is not for a reading for people that just have, seen someone and they just think that that's their twin. This is separation from somebody that you have had something very special with, okay? Okay, your person, defensive. Wow. Wow. Deception. Strategy. Ooh. Hierophant. Look at that. So the Hierophant, Taurus energy, the Hierophant can be somebody that you go to for advice, or somebody that is like a mentor. The Hierophant is also about truth and ethics and tradition. So this person is defensive because of something they've done wrong, is what it looks like, in the way they've treated you. But maybe something's getting through to them. There's that King of Cups again. Okay. That's them. Let's look at you. Yeah, you just want things to be equal. Equality. Oh my gosh. King of Cups, what, 3 times now? Lots of love. Emotional mastery. Somebody doesn't show, I think, it, but they feel it. Look at this, the Fool. Aries energy, a new, like, activation. A lot of people think of the Fool as Taurus. So I'm including that. Wow. Tell me about this equality card for Aries person. So in the extended, we'll look for confirmation of twin flame, signs for that. We'll look for time frames, which that's the hardest thing to get, but so far we've gotten pretty consistently lucky in that area. We'll ask for time frames. We will get very, very strong advice, and we will get down to their most innermost thoughts of what they would say to you if they had no ego or no fear of rejection or embarrassment. We're going to pull some cards on that, so their deep thoughts and feelings towards you, okay, what they would say. And we're going to lay out a complete spread on them. We'll get everything that we want. In those twin flame extendeds, we pretty much get everything we ask for. Except time frame is sometimes not real clear. Magician, there it is again. So I think your person's trying to manifest a way back. But he's struggling, he, she, it's not gender specific. Forgive me if I say he or she. But this King of Cups is trying to master their emotions. It's like they want... I feel like they are a little bit hesitant to give up control. Whether that's, being single and not being tied down to someone. But yeah, that looks like a diamond to me. I don't think it is, but it looks like it. So, let me grab another deck. I'm going to clarify that. Oh my gosh, look at the bottom of the deck. That's crazy. I think that happened to another reading where I picked up the deck and that was at the bottom. Tell me about the Six of Pentacles. Six of Pentacles, that's all about giving and being generous. So, you know what I think? How do they bring it back? How do they come back? How do they get you back with not giving you what you deserve and then becoming, okay, I can't say it on camera, but I just am feeling the P word, okay, P-whooped. Do y'all know what that is? Like, becoming totally mush for someone where they just fall so hard and they just... It's almost like guys kind of make fun of other guys that are so, in awe of their women that it almost becomes weak. So in order for them to give to you like you deserve, I think there's a fear they'd lose control. So how did they... If they give into those feelings, how do they control their feelings? 2 Aries cards, amazing. That is crazy. Strong Aries energy. Heavily burdened, carrying a heavy load. There's a lot on their plate. There's a lot in their mind. This is strength. Strength is Leo. But it's, this reminds me of neurotransmitters. Trying to create a balance between the lion and the lamb is how I view the strength card. It's control. It's self-control. It's almost like if they open the floodgates, they won't be able to control their emotions for you. So that's a struggle for them. But here's deception again. What is the deception? Oh my gosh, another Aries card. There's that tower I told you I felt. So the Aries, divine masculine, the emperor. So the emperor is somebody who stays in control. Here's exactly what I've been saying. This tower is losing control, something blowing up in their face. So then we have the star in reverse. This is Aquarius energy. In this deck, it's surrounded by emotion. The Pisces, the fish could be Pisces, but the water is love, emotion. So this drowning in it. So I think I think it's a control thing. I mean, we'll find out more in the extended, but I want to be able to give you guys a complete reading without that. Yeah, so they just don't oh my gosh, there's the Fool again. Yeah, wow. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. So this is the Seven of Wands. This is, you know, here's the end goal. How do I get there? It doesn't look achievable. It's a feeling of, and look at these, both have cliffs. It's a feeling of it's unattainable. How do we get there from here? There's no bridge, you know? And the Fool represents jumping off a cliff. Could be being foolish. Diving in. Maybe they feel like, you know, they'd be a fool to really think and believe this could work. Here's that Nine of Pentacles. Now, this is beautiful energy, but sometimes it's about being independent, you know. But it's Nine of Pentacles. That's money, finance, security. Oh. There could be something there with feeling like they'd lose out on their independence, or I don't know. Here's Page of Swords. It could be spying, but looks like it's, I mean, it looks toxic, but Page of Swords is somebody who's very investigative, somebody who's, you know, trying to figure things out, trying to piece things together. Page of Swords. And then we have Ten of Cups and Judgment. So I feel like your person has a history where, you know, something they thought was everything and happy life, kids, family, wish fulfillment, didn't turn out that way. This card in this deck, often I think of as, you know, there could be a drinking or self-medicating, especially with this one. Maybe that is what tore something up in the past, something like that, something toxic that tore up, you know, a relationship or connection in the past, and they don't have much faith that it won't happen again. Or it could be, if your person is drinking, if there's drinking involved, or, you know, a substance, you know, issue, they could be just feeling like they can't bring that into this and be successful. And for a few of you, it could be that they're thinking that they have to be done with that first, but I don't think that's the majority of you. So the Judgment card is reconciliation. It's when you hit rock bottom, it's ascension. When you hit rock bottom and there's nowhere to go but up. This is often my I'm so sorry, please forgive me card. Wow, Empress. Yeah, twin flame. A lot of you are in a twin. I mean, it looks like it. There's the Lovers in reverse. Oh, wow. Two Cups. It's a decision or lack thereof. But again, Aries, you know, you guys are hopefully getting to where you have enough going on and building and creating your own life that you don't rely on this. Empress. Empress and Emperor. Okay, let's just get a few more. What's advice? What's behind the scenes? I'm gonna put them back. Not to do anything towards this. I think it's to let them come to you. Ten of Pentacles. Focus on your money, probably. Ugh. Two Cups. Wow, the Lovers. How they view you. probably be the situation. Ooh. Looks like somebody's pregnant, but this could, I mean, Nine of Cups indicates a lot of love, but there might be another energy interfering. Oh my gosh, how they see moving forward. That doesn't look like they see moving. It's almost like the admitting and falling in love and trying to be together is like a kiss of death or something. Behind the scenes, truth and clarity. This is probably coming to the realization. Tarot's advice, don't shame them. Oh my gosh. Outcome. So the Devil card in reverse, this is not being tied and bound. This is letting go of something toxic. But before my camera cuts off, I want to focus on this. This is in Tarot's advice, if you choose to take it. Knight of Swords. In this deck, it looks very shaming. Very shaming. And we know from these cards, and I think I'm picking up on some things that we've gotten in the past for you guys, but we know that this person is going to be very sensitive to criticism. So, so this is Tarot's advice. In reverse, it's the Knight of Swords, not to, keep your wits about you when you talk to them. Because they are worried about succeeding and being enough for you. But yeah, no shaming, okay? Powerful advice there. Tarot's advice. Anything else for Aries? I love you guys. Sorry I've been so scattered. I'm just going to stop posting videos when they're scattered, because it just makes me feel bad, and I start, I don't know, it's embarrassing, because sometimes I'm so tapped in, and then there's been a few videos lately where I've just been like all over the place, can't focus. Three of Wands. Looks like there's some drinking here. Three of Wands is progress. Justice is balance. Justice again. Somebody looks like they're afraid of being judged. Maybe. Oh. Yeah. So this is this is like a karma. Their karma. It could be a third party, but their third party. The third party here could be, they may be hiding an addiction or struggling. But remember, we had that Devil card. The Wheel of Fortune is. Jeez, this is, no wonder you're stressed. The Wheel of Fortune is forward motion. Again, we got it twice, but see how it's ascension here. Strong karma, opposites. So it looks like, Spirit's going to step in and, oh my gosh, there it is again. Yeah. So lots of toxicity. This is not something you need to be dealing. You need to focus on you and things that are positive. Don't let this drag you down. Let's go to the extended, and we will do a very in-depth reading on your person. We will look for, we'll pull, I have like 8, I don't know, we'll use like 5 or 6 twin flame decks, but, and we'll do a spread on them. We'll ask for their innermost thoughts and feelings. What would they say to you? We will look for time frames. We will look for twin flame confirmation. And get some advice. Okay, so look for that link down below, and then also you can check out the twin flame surviving. The link that I'm about to do is going to be an Aries twin flame, because I promised you that. But also there'll be some other twin flame readings down there, in links in the description box and in the comments for you guys to check those out too. Okay, they're really detailed. All right, I love you. Let me know in the comments, please. Let me know your story, what's going on. Just say hi, and thank you for your loyalty through my scatteredness. Okay, love you, Aries. See you soon.